Attorney General Alan Wilson is leading a 22-state coalition in support of a Texas border law that would make undocumented immigration a state crime and would give Texas state officials the jurisdiction to enforce it.
South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson and 19 other states have put a stop to the Biden administration from giving illegal migrants Obamacare once they are here.
Well, first off, I want to commend Secretary Kristi Noem, who is a personal friend of mine, someone that I've actually communicated with since her confirmation as the Homeland Secretary. Her team, Tom Homan, and I've even spoken. I've spoken with many of their local leadership here in South Carolina. Priorities and culture of an organization begin at the top, and you can see that permeating down here in South Carolina. The level of collaboration and coordination I've had with the FBI, Homeland Security investigations, ICE, and others is unparalleled over the last several years. It has been very good.
South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson is working to strengthen laws protecting children in the state when it comes to artificial intelligence.
Yeah, Brian, Alan Wilson told me that the challenges they're facing with AI is similar to that of when the internet first came around in the 90s. Oh, he says that the current law needs to be changed.
The bad guys are finding ways to utilize the gaps and the loopholes in the laws as they are currently written.
Meanwhile, South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson, who was part of a coalition that filed a brief supporting Trump, released a statement. Reading in part, quote, attempts to remove Trump from the ballot were nothing more than partisan politics with no basis in legal reasoning or the rule of law.
Joining us now is the man whose office successfully prosecuted Alex Murdaugh. He was part of the prosecution team himself, South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson.
Our job was to bring justice and to prove to the people of South Carolina and that community that no one is above justice, no matter what your station in society, no matter what your last name is. We all are not beyond the reach of the long arm of the law. We didn't enjoy going through this process because there were a lot of lives destroyed by Alex Murdaugh. And so at the end of the day, I want people to focus on the lives that were destroyed, not as much about Alex Murdaugh.
South Carolina's top prosecutor says one of the biggest issues for the state legislature is going to be tackling and reforming how justices and judges are selected.
Saying that the good system occasionally produces good judges is like saying, I played Russian roulette and I didn't blow my head off, therefore it's good to continue playing Russian roulette.
24-year-old Rosalie Fernandez Cruz, an illegal migrant from El Salvador, has been charged with the hit-and-run death of a 21-year-old, that is Nate Baker, who is a business major enrolled at the University of South Carolina.
This underscores the importance of local law enforcement, my office working with our federal law enforcement partners in enforcing laws that promote and protect our respective communities here in South Carolina.
The crux of the argument is you're saying the First Amendment forbids a school system from forcing students to express messages that go against their values and beliefs.
Absolutely. I mean, again, we're sitting here having a conversation about a school district that says if you call someone by the pronoun they don't like at the mall on Saturday, you could be punished for that. And that is, again, why we are joining with all these states and co-leading this fight to protect what you just talked about, the rights of students not to be compelled to violate their own conscience.
When I was a young prosecutor in South Carolina, I was taught that a real prosecutor doesn't prosecute people, they prosecute conduct. What we're seeing today is the prosecution of a person because of who he is, not what he is alleged to do.